Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got views today from Alpha Central.
Me on a scale of 1 to 10. I'll turn around, hold on. I'll do a little spin, a little leg spin.
Maybe a 2?
What the heck, man?
I don't like tattoos.
Oh my god, it's always the tattoos. Tattoos are cool, man. What would I have to be like a 10 though?
You're not wrong. Tattoos are cool, but we still don't like them on women.
No tattoos.
Okay.
Hair out, not braided. Different outfit.
Those can be changed.
You are what you present yourself as on a singular
Correct.
night out.
Why is she asking for honesty when she can't take an honest answer?
I could change. No, but we're going to judge a book by its cover. If a book changed its cover, it's still the same book.
Red flag in a girl.
Tattoos.
Really? Why?
If I see a tattoo on her, it's over.
Really? Why is that?
Because girls that get tattoos are usually more promiscuous
And is
I can
that
agree
like
with
a red
this.
flag for you?
instantly.
Okay, interesting.
Because if I was to take her seriously,
Yeah.
I'm not going to take a promiscuous girl seriously.
No one wants to put a ring on a woman that's got a body
My
count in the triple digits.
You know how we always make the joke of like old people being like, oh, you know those tattoos are permanent, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course I know it's permanent. But now I'm sitting here looking at tattoos that I've had since I was 18 and I'm like, oh, that
That is permanent.
took me forever. And I liked that when I was 18. This moon right here, it makes me, no, I'm gagging.
She laughed at the advice, but now she's gagging at the consequences.
What's your name?
Ramon.
And what do
It's like, oh, our parents actually knew better? What?
you do?
I'm an entrepreneur.
So I am now going to hand you a pic.
Sativa, and I'm 29.
So Sativa, why did you have your balloon unpopped for him?
He's handsome, and I was just kind of waiting to hear more.
So why do we end up popping hers?
I bet I could guess, but go ahead.
What would you say?
Probably all the stuff on my face.
The tattoos?
Yeah,
I like
piercings.
tattoos. I got some too, but you got some
Jeez, girl. That's a lot of metal on your face.
in some areas that I'm not sure my
I'm like worried about to get caught on something in my eye or nostril or something while we're making out.
mom would kind of approve. She kind of be like,
And I actually have like other things too.
other things like what?
Yeah, you can't bring a girl like that to meet your family.
For 10 pounds. Excuse me? Why aren't you helping me? I'm asking you for help. Crazy.
I'm really intrigued to see people's reactions without my tattoos. Super weird. It looks so strange. I kind of feel like I've lost a little bit of confidence. I think that my tattoos make me feel like...
Got changed with tenner by any chance?
I don't, I'm afraid.
Oh, thank you anyway.
Well, heavy's a 10.
Oh, bless you. Excuse me, do you know the way to Selfridges?
The other end of Oxford Street.
Down right by Oxford Street.
Go down there and turn right.
Brilliant.
Near Marble Arch.
Yeah, when you look like a normal member of society, you get treated a little bit more like a normal member of society.
Thank you. Without the tattoos, they didn't seem as like intimidated or threatened by me, and they were more than happy to help.
I mean, there was a lot of stigma with tattoos when you really think about it. Who had tattoos? In like more modern culture, it's the gang members, a lot of ghetto culture, a lot of like bad people have tattoos. When you think of Yakuza, you think of the triads and things like that. So there's just, and then when you think of tattoos on women, you think of prostitutes. You literally think that because that's how most prostitutes kind of live their life, or kind of like displayed themselves with a lot of tattoos. It was kind of branding, saying like, oh, look, I'm for sale. So it's that thought process may not have changed that quickly.
Straight down there.
And you'll get to, there's those like restaurant standards like that, turn right.
I set myself up for the negativity already. I know how I can be treated by people. So I think that maybe I had a bit of a barrier up.
If you look like trouble, people are gonna avoid you. It's not rocket science.
What's the most attractive trait that a girl can have?
눈웃음, 스마일, 웃음.
And what is the least attractive?
너무 키 큰 여자.
Okay, not tall girls. What is your biggest ick in a girl? 완전 싫어요. 여자 이런 거 있으면 너무 싫어요.
아, 타투이스트.
타투이스트?
타투.
안녕히 계세요. Why you don't like tattoos?
보수적이어서.
What about one tattoo?
Oh no, no.
Yeah. This is why I always say American men are so much more accepting of modern culture, liberalism than most other men and from other countries. Japan and South Korea, super conservative men.
You don't like it? You don't like it? My tattoos.
Leader.
Okay, thank you
He doesn't want to straight out say no.
so much.
Women do say they love honesty in a man, don't they?
You listen, don't judge. I want to remove like 75% of my tattoos. Wow, I needed to get that off my chest. Guys, my mom was right. Don't get a bunch of tattoos before your frontal lobe is formed. Like, your girl turns 25 later this month. I'm pretty sure like
You just blame everything on that frontal lobe. No, you wanted to make stupid decisions and you made stupid decisions. I also made stupid decisions. I have 2 tattoos myself.
4 months ago, I felt my brain just, she was formed. So many things in my life, I was like, what was I thinking? I just fully realized that every single one of these tattoos was an impulsive decision. It was probably because I had unmedicated ADHD and I was just searching for a little quick dopamine boost. It's $4,000 for
I can admit that most people's tattoo was a very impulse decision.
unlimited tattoo removal sessions. Like, you go in as many times as you want for $4,000 and they'll delete your arm. Have I been looking into that? Yeah. It's been like 6 months of thinking.
I heard it's painful as hell because I know 2 women that have tattoos on like their side right here and they're trying to get rid of it because yeah, it makes them look like whores.
About this, guys. I'm not saying I'm gonna start immediately, but if this arm starts fading in the next year or 2, you know why. None of you told me how bad it was. You just let me keep doing it. I blame you. This is your fault.
Can't take any accountability. It's all our fault. The audience for not telling her to not ruin your old arm.
Yep, it's 100% our fault. What were we thinking?
Ultimately, when it comes to tattoos and piercings, all this stuff.
It's like they want acceptance and they want mass acceptance. When you get mass acceptance and then now it's the mass's fault for accepting it.
Like, it's for most men, it's going to be either neutral, but that's the best it's ever going to be. Like, when you get all tatted up, piercings, it's
for most men.
Either going to be a neutral and you're doing that for yourself because you like it, or it's going to be a negative for men. It's either a neutral or a negative. But all your tattoos, all your piercings, it's almost never going to be a positive.
For me,
now there's some dudes who have like tattoos, but it's a guy's never going to be like, I didn't want her. Now that she's all blasted in tattoos and has a septum piercing, now I want to bang her. No.
I think that a guy that has tattoos would be more like obviously accepting of a girl that has them. You know what I mean? And if that's like the type of person that you want to attract, like...
Here's what I agree with.
Okay.
A guy who has tattoos is probably more accepting, that's the word you use, accepting of a woman who has tattoos. Right. Whether or not it makes her more attractive,
oh no,
I don't think that's the case.
No.
Even for men who have tattoos.
Like, she brought this up, but it didn't contend with the argument. It doesn't make you more attractive. Yes, guys with tattoo are more accepting of you, but doesn't change the attraction level for most tattoo guys.
Tattoos. I think it's a neutral or it's a negative.
Tattoos are a quick way to make a woman undateable for most men.
When a man won't date you because you have tattoos. Peace out.
It's not just the tattoos, it's the personality attached to them.
I do regret some of my tattoos. For example, the 444. When I got this tattoo, I just thought angel numbers.
I know a lot of people with the 444. What is particularly about 444?
Meant you were closer to God.
That's what
I
that
didn't
means?
research this. I didn't read it in the Bible. And I just liked how this looked on my arm. That's why I got it. I have a Gemini tattoo behind my ear. I used to be a Gemini thumper. Like, I'm Gemini down. I took pride in being a Gemini. I made videos about being a Gemini. I have a tattoo on my spine.
It's weird to make your whole bravado and personality about your star sign.
Of the 7 chakras. I'm not Buddhist. I don't know anything about Buddhism. I just like some of their principles. So I put it on my spine. Yikes.
This is the kind of impulsive behavior that...
I guess this would be the cultural appropriation people talk about. Like, people just doing it because they don't like it, but they don't know exactly what the culture is exactly. But I also don't think it's that much of a cultural appropriation because she liked it. Doesn't mean that she has to fully understand it. As long as she liked it and put it on her body, I mean, it is what it is.
Guarantees men won't take you seriously.
For the first time in my life, I actually kind of regret getting tattoos. And I don't have anything crazy. I have like a bunch of small ones. I have a bigger one on my ribs. But I always hated the saying, would you put a bumper sticker on a Lamborghini? And I always said, well, if I didn't think bumper stickers were heinous, I probably would. And now I'm like, I have a whole different perspective, because I'm like, why would I mark up this body that God has given me? Like, this body is not even my own.
Which is the exact same principle.
It belongs to him. Like, who am I to put these markings all over my body? And that's just been like a recent conviction of mine for a while now. I said I would never get more tattoos, but now not only would I not get tattoos, I literally want to have a pencil eraser and erase every tattoo on my body.
It's going to take much more than a pencil eraser, I can promise you that.
And I can see that it's more women that regret tattoos. Most men are just like whatever about it. Once you have it, even if you do somewhat regret it, you're not going to really talk about it that much. Where women are going to come on the internet and complain.
Shop the other day, and a
that's
guy
what
turns
women
around
do.
and says, "Oh, women with tattoos is absolutely disgusting."
Yeah.
While looking at me, so I went and done something else just to make him hate me even more.
How childish do you have to be to permanently ink your skin just to spite a random guy you'll never see again?
I hate my tattoos, and let me tell you why. So I've never, ever seen anyone talk about this openly on the internet. I personally regret every single tattoo I've ever gotten.
I can admit it. I definitely regret my chest tattoo. I have a pretty dark chest tattoo. Somewhat regret it.
I started getting them at 18, and since I was maybe 10 years old, I was going through some identity crisis, wanting to be loved, wanting to be accepted, and for me that was my way to do that. And I'm not the same person I was 20 years ago. You're not gonna find many heavily tattooed people admit that.
True.
Whenever somebody asks me about a tattoo, should I get a hand tattoo? No. Please don't get it. Or at least wait a long time until you're 100% certain that you want it. And everyone is always shocked that I say that. And I wish I had somebody when I was younger to tell me that. I have 2 boys, and they know I don't want them to get tattoos. It's been a few years now, but I started getting a few small tattoos removed, and it's painful.
Yeah.
If
Sure.
I had the opportunity and
I think it's even more painful to get them removed than actually get the tattoo itself.
the money, I would completely remove every single tattoo on my body.
It's funny how nothing humbles a parent more than becoming the example their kid should avoid.
I will be the first one to say, actually, I'm not the first. I don't know if anybody's ever said this, but they probably have. I'm jealous of the girls with no tattoos. I'm jealous of you. I want to know who spoke to you before you turned 18. I want to know where your head was at when you turn 18. Like, were you not like, oh my gosh?
That's the thing. It doesn't matter who spoke to you or whatever it is. If you don't want to listen and you think you know better, it doesn't matter.
I go get tattoos and piercings now. Like, what was the thought process? Because I obviously did not have that one. And I literally, y'all, looking at my tattoos sometimes, specifically my left arm that has the dragon and this tattoo, makes my skin crawl. Is that normal? Like, I know that I've talked before about my tattoos.
Like, imagine like loving your body, then doing something to your body, and now that you hate your body that much, like, that sucks.
To regret on here, but truly, like, oh my gosh, I hate my tattoos. Like, I literally, when I see girls who are a blank canvas, I get so jealous. Like, genuinely, I need to calm down.
Imagine spending thousands of dollars on tattoos only to be jealous of girls with clear skin.
Things I wish I knew in my early 20s about getting tattooed. You will probably regret some of them, if not many of them, if not all of them.
True.
Because I do. I honestly see these tattoos as things that spoil my look, spoil my beauty, and just get in the way of who I am. So 5 years ago, when I was getting tattooed, I wanted to be part of something different. I wanted to be part of a...
That's the whole tattoo, septum piercing, blue hair, social justice warrior thing. Yeah, we know.
Tattooed society, an alternative group of people. But now, I just want to be normal. I can't go anywhere showing my skin without people making assumptions about the type of person I am because of my tattoos. I'm not saying tattoos are bad, and I would never judge anyone for having them, but personally, I regret a lot of them. I got them super quick, and my idea...
Yeah, but that's the thing, right? Not everybody's like you. Just because you don't judge people because of their tattoos or what they wear, guess what? Everybody else does.
To be tattooed all over my body, and boy did that change when I got to my later 20s. I know you're sick of hearing this. People always tell you you'll regret them when you're older, and many people don't, but I guess I'm one of the people who does regret them.
They don't want to hear it, but sometimes it really is just a phase.
I regret every single one of my tattoos, all of them. When I got them, I was like, oh, this isn't something that I'm ever gonna want off me. This is like a chapter in my life. This is something that I went through. It's a memory, so it's just gonna be there. Tattoos are something that will make you feel uncomfortable and awkward as hell in situations that you never thought you were gonna give a about, but really you do, because
I think it's mostly for women. For men, it's not really a detriment to men. For a lot of men, it's actually a plus. I think to the attraction to the opposite sex, at least.
appearance does help people gauge what kind of person you are, what kind of lifestyle you live, and if they want to be associated with you or not. It can hinder
Correct.
you in job situations, it can hinder you in business dealings, it can hinder you in your child having friends with other people and their families because they're going to
So
look at you
true.
and think whatever.
Again, pedigree. This is the whole pedigree thing. If my kid is hanging out with this kid, but that kid's parents are all tattooed delinquents type people, yeah, I kind of don't want my kid to associate with them. It just works out that way because I want to be a good parent.
And you can always say, oh yeah, like I don't care what people think, it's not about them, it's about me. Young people, trust me when I tell you this, you will almost certainly regret all of your tattoos, especially when you become a parent. I promise you're going to regret them. Unless you are in the lifestyle of like tattoo artistry. When you're 40, you're going to regret it, and when you're 80, it's going to look like a blob on you. These things are an embarrassment. I'm ashamed, and I wish to hell I could get them off. You couldn't have told me when I was 23 years old. You couldn't have told me I wasn't going to love the tattoos for the rest of my life. Now I'm stuck with my birthday on my arm and a diamond next to it because I didn't know what to get, but I wanted something on my arm, and now it's just ridiculous.
I hate to break it to you, but permanent choices on your body when you're 23 years old might not be the best idea.
Why the did I get tattoos? I wish I could just go back in time and been getting this one removed for damn near a year. Where's the progress? Sure, it's faded a little bit, but I need it off my body. My friend convinced me.
Yeah, I've noticed that it takes so many sessions for these to even start fading. So like, how well are these tattoo removals, or are they just paying for like a lower cost service that doesn't work as well?
We got matching tattoos, and she convinced me to get it this big. I wanted it smaller. Why am I such a pushover? I don't even talk to her anymore.
Damn.
And don't get me started on my back tattoo. Got the first
Damn.
one when I was 17, covered that up with a huge snake at 19. Why? Why did I do that? Now I'm getting this removed, and it's so painful, and I just want to... People go, oh my gosh, I didn't know you have tattoos. Yes, because I cover it, because I wear a jacket 24/7, because they're ugly, because I don't feel like myself. I don't feel feminine. I don't feel comfortable in my own body. I'm turning 24, and I want it off of me by the time I turn 25, but I know that's...
You know, it's funny because my arm, like I really thought about sleeving up this arm just like to help cover up the scar and stuff, but now that I'm like watching a lot of these videos, it makes me, yeah, maybe I'm all right. I don't have to spend extra money to mark my arm just to cover it. It looks kind of weird and goofy already. Might as well just keep it.
It's not gonna happen, so really think your tattoos through. Maybe don't get it as big as I did or as young as I did, because like I said,
The tattoo choices were bad, but the laser removal bills are gonna be even worse.
What would you do if your partner said they didn't want you getting any more tattoos? For context, my boyfriend and I have been together for about 5 months, and I very clearly have quite a few tattoos. We were having a conversation yesterday. I sent him a picture of this girl that had 2 arm sleeves, and I said that I thought it looked really good. And his response was, if you think this looks good, then we need to reconsider what we're doing here. He then went on to say it gets to a point where it's too many. And he has voiced this opinion before in the past, saying, I think, too many tattoos is unattractive. I think what you have is fine, which I've always said I don't want my whole body covered in tattoos, but I've always considered doing my other arm at least finishing my one arm. And he's known this since we started talking. He's known that I've wanted to get more tattoos, at least on my one arm, and fill in what I have. And I think it really got under my skin this time because I was thinking, like, what is that fine line? Like, what happens if I go to the tattoo shop and I get one more tattoo and I come home and he's just like...
You don't know. That's the problem. You don't know when that point hits, right? It's just, again, when that straw breaks the camel's back kind of thing. You don't know until that 1 kilogram or 1 gram of fucking whatever breaks it.
Like, yeah, actually, that one right there was the fine line for me, and that's my threshold of what's too many. And I'm all for respect. If my partner doesn't like something, I'm not going to do it, and vice versa. If there's something I don't like, he's not going to do it. But at the same time, I feel like this is different because when I met him, he knew I liked tattoos. And I think it's kind of weird to say, okay, well, you know, what you have is fine, but if you decide to get a lot more, I'm actually all set. But can't define what too many is.
Too many?
Because we don't know, because until we see it on you.
Is one more than what she has at the moment. Her man set a boundary down. Hopefully she can respect it.
Somebody who's not honest. I like a person who's honest and can keep it real about everything. There's no need to lie.
I broke the heart because I don't really want to mess with Jesse's girl. And so you got, you know, Jesse's is plastered on
I made a mistake on that.
Zoom in on that. Show that.
I would never do that again.
Jesse's girl. I can't.
Jesse's girl.
I would never know that because every time I'm in front of you,
I gotta cover it up.
Yeah, you gotta do something because I see everything but everything and Jesse. I don't want to see Jesse. I just want to see everything.
Ain't nowhere around. Don't worry about Jesse.
Okay.
I mean, she says she's moved on, but the tattoo's still giving Jesse's girl.
Today I'm going to give you a tour of all the tattoos that I hate and that I regret getting. So, here we go. So I hate all of them. Got this done when I was 18, 19. This one I got off Google Images. It had mom on the inside when I showed it to the fella, and I just said leave that out. But everybody always asks me if I had a name in there and if I got it lasered off. And I didn't. Butterfly, self-explanatory, everybody has it, very basic. This thing...
I don't know how self-explanatory butterflies are, really, but okay.
I don't know, I can remember going in and being like, I just want flowers on this side of my arm. Like, just this side. I don't know. I regret them all, I hate them all, I should have listened to my mother, and I want to get them lasered off, and it's going to be sore and it's going to be expensive. So if your brain isn't developed yet, think about getting a tattoo.
I should have listened to my mother is the best advice you'll get from this one.
Why do you think tattoos are a red flag?
At least it was good advice.
Any woman that is obsessed with drawing all over her body, there's something wrong with her. I've never met a woman that's heavily tattooed that...
I've literally had women that I've dated ask me while dating them, like, would you mind if I got more tattoos? And I'm like, no, I don't want you to have more tattoos. I don't think it looked great more on you.
Didn't have something wrong with her. Men tattoos are totally different. It's a masculine trait, right?
It
like
is.
Throughout history, men have tattooed themselves. You know, it's a tribal sort of experience. For some, it's a rite of passage. For some, it has a lot to do with culture and what they believe in. But tattooing the female body hasn't been as common as it is in modern times. It's not that
yeah, and when it was common, it was only with prostitutes.
that uncommon to see a beautiful woman covered in tattoos, and it's, to me, that's the same thing as putting bumper stickers all over a Lamborghini. Men, in my experience, want debt-free, tattoo-free. When a woman's tatted up, it shows that she's done something with her past that isn't that particularly favorable. You know, it's like this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, because realistically, it's mostly guys, you know, doing the tattoo work on their bodies. And I know several tattoo artists, and the vast majority of them have intimate experiences with these women too at the same time.
Men like women without a past, and tattoos are pretty much a highlight reel of bad decisions.
I also know quite a few tattoo friends, or friends that are tattoo artists. I said it wrong, tattoo friends, that bang a lot of their female clients.
I will pay you to not get tattoos before you turn 25. This is the system that I'm implementing with my kids. I have already planned this out because I am 30 years old, I'm heavily tattooed, and I wish I never got any of them. And I don't want them to experience the same level of like regret and hatred for what their body looks like with tattoos. So my system is I will help finance first apartment, college, a car, traveling. I will help financially if you just wait until you're 25 to make any decisions about altering your body. I think 25 is a great age.
It's funny how we talk about tattoos like this, but then, you know, the whole trans thing, kids at 9 years old can all of a sudden get things lopped off.
Frontal lobe is fully developed.
Right?
And by then you have probably already started a career and things that are more solidified.
And tattoos are a lot more mundane than actual sex change and, you know, puberty blockers and stuff. Like, but they're so adamant about this.
Unfortunately, I started when I was 18. I have a lot of regret and a lot of hatred for my tattoos, and it is a daily struggle to overcome that. I just don't want the same thing for my kids. So yes, I will be bribing them.
Honestly, in this economy, getting paid not to get tattoos is a pretty sweet deal for any teenager.
I don't know.
Shout out to their kids.
Well, maybe it's just me, but it's like, do you ever feel like as you get older, like you gotta regret the tattoos that you have on your body? Yeah. Because like that's how I am. It's just like I have
like if I was a woman with a chest tattoo that I do have now, I'd probably be way worse, right? But I'm a guy, so it's like, oh, it's just seen as a little bit more masculine having a chest tattoo, so it's not too bad. I just the tattoo is just like really faded now and doesn't look as good. That's the only reason I have like a somewhat regret for it.
Tattoos that just means nothing. They aren't professionally done. Like it's just stuff that I've got when I was younger. And it's just like I be looking at women that be having no tattoos, and it's just like their skin just looks so good like that. You know, like I wish I could turn back and just erase so many tattoos that I've gotten as a child. Not a child, as like as a teenager. Because I just be looking at myself like, I don't like my dead body tatted up like this no more. Like I don't.
Well, you
know, it's funny because women come on the internet that complain so much and then give horrible advices. This is actually the first set of videos that we've covered that are like, you know what? These women are actually giving pretty good advices, giving pretty solid advices to other women and other people about tattoos. You know, it's not that bad.
No, teenage kids are known for their great decision-making skills.
They're the best. Me wondering why people don't dare to approach me.
If she was looking for a conversation starter, she missed by a country mile.
I've never in my life, as a heavily tattooed woman, I've never experienced tattoo shock, and it is happening to me in real time. I've wanted these tattoos for like over 2 years, and I was like, let's get it, let's do it. And immediately after receiving them, they're perfect, they're amazing. I was really happy with them, but I Googled laser tattoo removal. Anyone else experience this, or am I just having an identity crisis? Like, girl, the damage was already done.
Correct.
Before we got our knuckles tattooed. It was already done. We already had job stoppers. But why am I freaking out like this? It's like sent me into a depression spiral.
Because, yes, you're right. It's a job stopper for a lot of people. Again, for men, it's a little bit different. For women, if you're in customer service fully tattooed like that, they're probably not going to hire you, especially if you're face-to-face with customers constantly.
Both the tattoo and the buyer's regret on the same day.
Please don't get a color.
That's crazy. She got it and then wanted to get it removed right when after she got it. Like, holy cow.
Tattoo. I just left my 10th tattoo removal appointment. And after 10 sessions, they said that it's probably going to be removed. Little did I know, they lied. The lady at Removery just told me that they cannot guarantee to remove your tattoo if it has color in it, which I didn't know when I bought my unlimited package sessions. They can't guarantee that I will ever be rid of this tattoo. If you're gonna get a tattoo, just get it in black, please. I got a colored tattoo and it has a black outline, so the black, it's still struggling right now after 10 sessions to be fully removed, and the pinks and the greens are...
Like, when it goes... I've never seen anybody, like, fully tatted and fully removed. Is there scarring? Does it look bad? Does it still look normal? Like, I would assume there'd be some scarring and some skin-looking issues.
Holding on to dear life. Unless you're, like, so committed to it that you're like, I will never not want this tattoo. Amazing for you. Like, live your truth. I was 19 when I got mine, and I don't even think 19-year-olds should be allowed to get tattoos to be perfect.
19 can't get tattoos because they don't know how to decide for themselves. But again, 12 and 9-year-olds can decide life-changing, altering things.
To be frank, but that's a whole other conversation. But don't get the color tattoo.
It's almost like the whole point of a tattoo is that it won't disappear. To be fair, there's a chance it was the workout as well.
Demi, can I be honest? Demi, I'm gonna be honest, bro. If you and I actually ever did up getting together, I'm gonna need you to like remove those tattoos. I'm not gonna lie.
Really? You don't like my tattoos?
Like, not all of them. Like, you could keep a couple, but like, I don't know. I'm just be honest. Like,
there are so many women with hand tattoos now, like little writings here on their fingers and all this. It's kind of interesting how the tattoo society, I guess, or movement really just okay tattoos in almost every part of your body.
Cause look, listen, I'll explain it. You're very, very, you're a very nice looking, woman, and I just.
So you're like the controlling type. Is that what it is? Like, you can't do this, you can't wear that.
No, if you want to make adjustments to me, I'll listen to your criticism.
All right, well, you need to wear socks at all times.
Let me involve myself real quick. Controlling is good to an extent.
Yeah, bro, I wanted it. Like,
it's tattoos, and it's not like it's like on my hands. They're just butterflies and little freaking dinosaurs.
Yeah, I understand, but you have to. What, Kami? No, go ahead.
Kami, go ahead. Speak with your chest.
Yeah, go ahead.
You just said you tattooed a dinosaur on you.
No.
It's a little dinosaur.
Oh, don't tell me.
Wait, you have a dinosaur? Oh, don't tell me.
It's hard to take a woman seriously when she's pushing 30 and looks like a children's sticker book.
Oh, she's 30?
Weren't you gonna laser your tattoo off before the wedding?
Yeah.
That never happened.
I just didn't do it. I didn't make it a priority, and now it's like I don't have enough time to get it removed.
No.
So it's just like it's gonna be there. I hate my 18-year-old self. Like, that girl was dumb as. She is such an idiot. Like, I want to go back and slap her. Seriously, like, she was such an idiot.
I mean, that's how you're supposed to be when you're 18, but that's why you
that's
probably.
why I'm saying you shouldn't be allowed to get tattoos when you're 18. Like, you're dumb when you're 18. Like, you're an idiot. I was an idiot. Okay?
It just seems crazy you can't drink, but you can get a tattoo. That's
like, it's permanent. Genuinely, if you gave me one wish that wouldn't affect anything else in my future, I would go back and remove this, and I would not get the tattoo.
It's wild.
Like, of course, I got my tattoos never thinking that I was going to remove them or anything, but it's just like, they're like, it's permanent. And it was just as if that was not literally part of the idea of tattoos in the first place.
How 18-year-old you can make a decision that will cost future you thousands to undo.
I regret my tattoo, but not this one, because this is actually not a real tattoo.
Thank
and
God.
The reason why I trick the whole internet is that I have a message to young people and all of the people who wants to get covered in tattoos. I want everyone to know that I regret my tattoos and you might regret yours when you get older.
You know who doesn't regret all those people getting tattoos? The laser removal clinics, because their client base just keeps growing.
Alpha Central ain't wrong. The tattoo removal industry has boomed in the last 10, 20 years because it probably was never a thing before. They never even thought about removing tattoos until more recent years when everybody just screwed up. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.